How's it going? Addo-Kessie, Richie Realty. Another episode. Started my day. Actually, have a few things lined up, but first, before that, my son's school called. They said he needs snow pants, so I gotta go drop that off to him. All right, and my perspective on real estate, and also, along the way, things like life situations happen. So, I got to go drop that off. Then I got a meeting. Before that, I'm going to do a meditation. My day always starts with this. And it's the map book. And this book is a book on wealth creation. It took over 18 years of study and 5 years of actually putting this program together. Right, and it's pretty much like a guide. It's a guide. It's if you're Batman, this is Robin. I have my critical 7 for the day. So I wrote that in. So before I even started this session, I wrote in my critical 7 for today. Right, so I have 7 things that I'm gonna do today. Right here, right here. Right, and that's pretty much how my day goes every day. I just go through, read my map book. That's the guide for the day. Those things that I said I'm gonna do. Those 7 things I said I'm gonna do. I'm going to get them done, right? And sometimes there's other things in the mix, of course, that happens that needs to get done as well, right? But it's good to have an idea of how my day's going to go. I'm about to head to a meeting. I got to drop this off to my son, go do a nice meditation, and, come join me, Richie Realty. Let's go. Our sun is beaming. Lovely sun. We just had a GPS session yesterday. So the Create Wealth Network, a network of like-minded people. If you're interested, please join us. But we connect every Sunday, and we just go deep into universal understanding, different laws. And yesterday we were talking about the sun, right, and the power of the sun and our relationship with the sun, right. My relationship growing up with the sun was very interesting. I'm definitely grateful for the process and having that relationship. And right now I'm just looking at the sun, getting some nice sun gazing going on. Letting the sun beam on my skin. Right. It's a lovely day. Wealth creator Ivy actually filled us in that it's the beginning of the spring equinox, right? So just connecting with nature and understanding our place in this world and in this universe is a blessing. Really get to know more and more of the value that we are, So I just wanted to talk about that. Because that's important. That's important. So these things that are happening around us, don't just take them lightly. The sun is a blessing. So that's something that we talked about yesterday. Last night, I was up till later. My duty is to do that nighttime feed. Let my wife sleep during the night. I'm usually up at night anyways. That's when I get a lot of computer work done and paperwork done. When the kids are sleeping. So I fed my daughter, Mame Serwa, Francie Addo-Kessie, around like 3:30, 4 a.m. And then after I fed her, I think she was done being fed around like 5 o'clock. Then I went to sleep around that time. Then I had to get up around 8:30 to bring my other kids to school. So I got about like 3.5 hours. I thought I would be a bit tired, but I'm awake, and how the day's starting with the sun beaming like this, I'm loving it, it just makes me more awake. When you have intentions and you have, you're aspiring and you have dreams, you have goals, the world is yours. So we're out here in this world and just capturing the moments. It's a Kodak moment out here. I got about an hour before the meeting. Meeting's at 12. So before I go to that meeting, I like to get centered. Right? These are the principles again within the map book. Right? The map book makes you go inside of yourself. Right? Meditation, prayer. It's the most important thing. As we're out in this world, if we just get up and go, then we're just reacting all day. Right? You're not in control of your day. You know, the day's in control of you, you know, so you're just more in a reacting to everything that's happening. But when you get to be centered, you know, through meditation and through using the map book, then, you know, you're in control of your day. You know, your day is pretty much lined up with the intentions that you set for it. I don't get caught up in, you know, if I'm late or I'm missing something or anything like that. I just go inside, ask God for direction, and then just going out in this world and embrace everything that's happening, you know. Appreciate the experience, the wealthy moments, right? You know, so it's a practice that I'm really appreciative because it just keeps me even keel, you know. You can easily get worked up. There's so many things that are going on. The number one medicine, in a sense, is going into yourself, meditation, prayer, right? And just connecting with source, you know. Map book. So yeah, so I'm gonna head out to go to my meditation. You know, I just find different locations each time, whether I do it outdoor, indoor. Maybe I go to you know, a spiritual temple or church, or in my home. You know, just, I like different atmospheres. Sometimes I like to be high up. You know, go find like a nice high up position where, you know, like a hill or something like that, so I could just get a nice perspective on the horizon. I'll go by, you know, connect with nature, go by like a lake or a pond or a forest, right? And just connect with source, give thanks, put my intentions out there, and then go on with my day. Richie Realty. And, you know, this is real estate related. I know it doesn't sound real estate related, but it is. It is. Right? Because real estate, you know, it's happening. We see it everywhere, right? But the number one thing, what we should all be focused on is mindset, you know, and you know, what's going on in our mind, and making sure that our mind is in the right place. You know, and that's what the map book stands for, the Mind Assistance Program. Right, the Mind Assistance Program. So that's the number one thing that, you know, I'm all about, and I preach about. You know, just correct your mindset. You could tell how a person's thinking by the words that they're speaking, right? So when you have conversations, you know, listen to how people are speaking. What are they saying about themselves? What are they saying about others, right? And that's their mindset, right? So when I hear people with sabotaging thoughts, you know, where they're limiting themselves, right? Then, you know, it really stands out to me, you know, and you know, I direct them to the program, the Mind Assistance Program. You know, once you start, you know, adapting these habits and conditioning your mind, you know, then you really see that what's going on inside here is what you're really projecting out in the outside, right? So that's why the mind is the most important thing. All right, so I was just driving, and this is where I was led to. This is where I was led to. You know, Brampton. What's going on, guys? You good? You good? Sun's beaming. It's Gage Park. We're right by City Hall, Brampton. Yeah, so I was driving. I was contemplating where I was going to do my meditation, but it only made sense for me to do a meditation outside. And since it is the spring equinox and the sun's beaming, I'm going to get a nice medi outside here by Gage Park in Brampton. It's beautiful, you know. No one's skating or anything like that. Sun's beaming, nice and bright. Look at that. Over here, people are out here working. Park looks nice and quiet. There's a nice lady walking her dog over there. This is post up here for my meeting. Read my map book. Now I'm just gonna post up on a bench here. Let me face the sun. All right, get a nice medi. Yeah, this looks like a perfect spot right here. Doing meditation, sun's beaming right there. All right. I'm gonna cut back in here after. Get a nice meditation. Start my day off nice. All right. Just finished that meditation. Oh man, it was so lovely. I'm so grateful and thank God for the space, this beautiful world. Oh wow, it's amazing, right? So the meditation just put me in a nice vibration, great state of gratitude. Make sure I got a nice little sun gazing. Let that sun absorb in me. The spring equinox, they get a nice glimpse of the sun here. Shining. What's your relationship with the sun? Right? And of course, this is Richie Realty, so you see the real estate behind me. Real estate's all over the place. So this is it's still Richie Realty. Just some of the practices, like I said, just come walk with me and go for the journey. I'm actually going for a meeting. It's a lunch meeting I was invited to regarding real estate. So we're going to talk more real estate with Kathy and Pushpinder. Kathy, if you're in tune with the content that I put out, you know Kathy for sure. We work together, with everything. Well, she does her own work. She has her work. I have my work, right? But when we come together, serious. It's like Voltron's forming. It's like it's serious. So I'm gonna go meet with them right now. Heading over there. Actually, you know what? I want to make a quick stop before that. I gotta make a quick stop. This is Richie Realty, so we're gonna keep it entertaining, fill you in on some real estate opportunities. All right, let's go. All right, heading back now. There's that sun. Oh, hello, sun. Also, do want to mention that while I was meditating, my phone rang a few times. I think maybe like 3 or 4 times. I put it on silent, right? But I felt my phone ring a few times. I got a few text messages. I could just feel my phone vibrating, right? But I didn't stop my meditation for that, And the reason why I'm bringing that up right now is just to this is what happens in life. There's a lot of chaos that's happening, things that are not within our control, and we attend to. Right, but it's important for us to know where our priorities are, and at that time being, my priority was to get that connection with Source, get that meditation going. So I'm not going to stop my meditation to answer a phone. Right, I'm going to call those people back. Probably just now. I'll give them a call, and then see what's going on. But when it's time to meditate, it's time to meditate. Got to give God His time. So. Know what your priorities are, know where your vision is and what you're trying to do, and make sure you put God first. So